What up, 3 times? You already know who it is. It's the one and only homie Chef, aka Wings912 on IG. That's WINGZZ912 on Instagram. Looking at me, it's an almighty shoe review. Gotta give a shout out to the Trap. They hold me down, you know what I'm saying? Back me, boys out of Boston, they always holding everything down. Shout out to the Breakfast Club, that's the local homies. As always, much love to y'all. And definitely appreciate y'all for tapping in, viewing, giving it thumbs up, you know what I mean, leaving the comments, you know what I mean, subscriptions, the whole nine, hitting the notification bell. Really do appreciate this, you know what I'm saying? Now, sorry this took so long, but due to, you know what I mean, a little bit of technical issues, you know what I mean, had to go through this, but I'm rushing through this because this is really quick, really easy. And this is a shoe that a lot of people had a lot of issues with, but unfortunately we ain't had none of those issues. But I'll get into that in a little bit, you know what I mean? First off, let's start with the box. Ha. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what time it is. And colors read white, black, burgundy crush. And yes, you already know I'm talking about none other than the women's A Maniere 12s. This is a really good shoe. Oh man. Let y'all see that heel. Now that we got them in here, let's get into them. Alright, so as you can see, this is such a beautiful shoe. Constructed with an all-white tumble leather upper. Feels very good. Very good to touch, you know what I'm saying? And then as you come down around the outside area, you have that good, amazing burgundy suede. Like, it is perfect to the touch. You can touch it, it moves. Looks so good, man. I mean, it's undefeated, you know what I'm saying? Then you come down and you have that nice dark deep burgundy crush midsole accompanied by the Jumpman sign and a matching dark color, you know what I'm saying? Nice accent to it. The tongue of the shoe looks pretty good. It's laced in the same all white tumbled leather as the upper, and then it has the stitching with the appropriate Jumpman sign and A Maniere A at the top. I love the sock liner. The sock liner is completely quilted white, and it is beautiful all the way down to the back of the tongue. That is just very dope. And then when you come to the heel, you have on the left heel quality inspired by the greatest ever, who is Jordan. And then you have quality products inspired by culture, which is A Maniere, accompanied by the Jumpman and the 23. Then as you can see, you have the white chocolate bar tag, hang tag. And then when you come to the sole of the shoe, you see that nice burgundy crush offset with that bright white and that good carbon fiber at the bottom around the mid. So now, when you sit up there and come to a comparison with this shoe, compared to the black one, this one is just far superior, I'm sorry. I mean, on the good pairs though. See, there was a big issue with these, and a lot of people had the issue of the color bleeding from the burgundy on, you know what I mean, on this toe, on this outside of this toe right here, bleeding into the leather. Now, unfortunately, like blessed in a good thing that they didn't happen with this pair, but it was a lot of people having return a lot of pairs. A couple of dudes that I know, you know what I mean, shout out to Mill, you know what I mean, he told me he had to return his pair, and you know, that was unfortunate, you know what I'm saying. Another thing that happened with this is the sizes, the way that the sizes were running. A lot of people that like my size was left without any options, really, honestly, you know what I'm saying? Because even with the Discord raffle and then a lot of the early raffles and in-store raffles, 13s for men, which is a 14 and a half for women, went fast because apparently the numbers wasn't up, the stock wasn't up. So a lot of people went through some crazy issues, you know what I mean, getting their size and the exact size that they wanted. Then on release day, let's talk about that. I got through the queue in 1 minute, but the option and the way that I wanted to pay with using Shop Pay put me back in the queue again for another 8 minutes. Didn't know it was a totally separate queue to even check out, and hence, you know what I mean, I lost the size that I wanted, but it really wasn't even that many 13s. I didn't see too many W's on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things going on with this shoe in the release and it getting into people's hands, but nevertheless, in comparing the quality of the shoe to the black, you know what I mean, his other one, his predecessor, I guess, in a sense. This is just far superior. This the craftsmanship that the Whitaker group put into this shoe is just amazing. I mean, the tumble leather, the quilted insole, like, it's just so amazing. You know what I mean? The quilted sock line, I apologize. It just looks so clean. It's so neat, and it just like it has a purity to it because that white, that bright white with that silver satin, you know what I mean, sock liner, just looks good. And the burgundy and the suede that they used was A1, like top notch. Like this shoe is amazing. So one more time, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this is going to be one of those shoes that do some things. Now when it comes to the chefs, this is getting a 9, you know what I'm saying? Now the reason why it gets a 9 is because it has comparisons, you know what I'm saying? Very, very, very good comparisons, you know? Like, it has one that came out before it, and it's like a day and night type of play when it comes to the color saturation and the color blocking and the materials used, you know what I mean? It's like night and day type thing. But both were good, but these just look better as long as the bleeding doesn't happen, you know what I mean? Very, very good. But not only that, there are a ton of 12 that have been releasing, and there's more to come. And I feel like these are going to stand out way more than, you know what I mean, the GRs, and these are going to hold very good with value on the resale type, on the real resale tip, because of the simple fact of Maniere, everybody knows they A1 quality. So these are getting 9 out of 10 chefs, you know what I'm saying? But get down in the comments, let me know how you feel, you know what I mean? Did you get the shoe? Was it hard to get the shoe? How do you feel about the shoe? Is this a must-have in the collection? I mean, the Whitaker group, you know what I mean? They just do dope things, and Maniere always has some of the best amazing collabs. I actually went up to the Maniere store in Atlanta, and it was dope, and I actually grabbed the shirt and took a look around, and, you know what I mean, as you can see, a lot of little things, you know what I mean? So shout out to, you know, Maniere. I went next door and also got to see the B social space. And that was a very dope experience too, you know what I mean? So make sure you support, you know what I mean? Put your, you know what I mean? Holla at them, because they got some things coming, man. In fact, I just saw a picture of a sample of the Maniere Jordan 1, like walking around, like, you know what I mean? Just floating around, and it had the picture with the hand wash cold. And if a lot of people understand what it means to their brand, you know what I'm saying? Hand wash cold, it would have been very dope. It was in black and white, but I think they're saving that for another silhouette. But hopefully, you know what I mean, we'll keep an eye on that. Any news I get, I'll drop it on y'all, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all tapping in. You already know how it goes. Just stay safe out there. Hold it down, and make sure you're holding your loved ones close, you know what I mean? Getting it in, making sure you spread love every day. It's the best thing you can do, you know what I'm saying? And by any means, keep them sneakers clean. You already know we about that action. If we catch you lacking, we snatching. It ain't a game.